Okay. Let's see if we can't find some new endings for Stanley Variable. Okay. I don't know why they want us to put in the time, but okay. hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12, call it a day. But you're actually taking time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you have been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Ooh, okay. Go ahead. Pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. This game is something else. Okay, let's see if we can get some new endings.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I think... Welcome back! Quit the game, then start it again. Cool. We went to the vent. Oh, I broke the game last time.
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
No, I'm good. We did the vent already.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine.
Nope.
You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
I am a dork, thank you. This isn't ended, right? I don't think so. For a second there, the store didn't even look real. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
I want to go to the...
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Did we go through there? We took the elevator through there, I think. I think we've done that ending already.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Shit, I don't quite remember. The one that we could get now. Okay, meeting room. Then it says go to the boss. I'm not going to the boss.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. I wonder if this is different now.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh
Why
god.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he
Oh
went?
god,
And for
no.
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Oh,
He
what's
just
this?
hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Do I have to
He
do
thought to
something with
himself,
that?
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
I was hoping
and
this would
Stanley
be
marveled
different, but I
that he had
guess not.
still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
I feel like there's
How
something I
could it
can
be?
do.
Was Stanley simply
Because
deceiving
those clocks
himself,
are new.
believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
No,
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he said to himself. I'm sorry for this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is
I
my
can still
life
walk.
exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I was wondering where I was.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, died of panic.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
We did this one already, didn't we?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the walk of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay. We can try the vent again.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Sleeping? No, I wish. How you doing, Phil? Doing good. Oh, doing good, Phil.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying...
I don't know why it took so long for my chats to come up on my PlayStation, but okay, I'm sorry.
And how much better the Stanley Parable used to
Are you
be.
feeling any better
So
with your
I
cold?
made something special.
Hope you're feeling
and tucked
better.
it away here where the game's developers won't find
Shit,
it.
I'm hoping
Just
for different
our little
endings.
secret.
Oh,
Take a
sorry,
look.
buddy. I hope you feel better soon.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing
No,
all my favorite
sorry.
memories so I can relive the peak
I guess there's a cold
experiences of
going
my
around.
life whenever
I
I
had it
want.
too, feel your pain.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation?
Trying to figure out the other
port?
endings. I
Remember
can't
back
quite
in
get it.
October of 20 and over here is where I keep
Hey,
reviews of the Stanley
Pixel!
Parable.
Happy to have
Like this
ya! How you
stunning triumph of
doing?
games
How was the
journalism,
stream?
10 out
Did
of
you get
10
your
from
rocket launcher?
Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every
Okay.
game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing...
You know what? I'll bring back. So you... When you start a new run, exit to the main menu, then start again. Oh, you're downloading isolation. That unlocks a new feature. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so you go back to main menu? Or... Maybe. Oh, main menu.
This is the...
Lies. You've lied to me. Do you go through the vent, or is that the only ending for the vent that you can get?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
This is the...
Oh. I'm using a different one today. It's like rubbing on my shirt. Sorry. my other headphones are just decided to not work anymore, so I have to use my other ones.
Psst. Stanley,
No.
come over here.
No.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Did you click on the door? Yes. I like clicking the doors. I don't know why, but I do. Do you mess with these? No, click door 430. 430, okay. 430. 25. 417. 415. Going down. How dare you?
When Stanley came to a set
Which
of
one's
two
on
open
430,
doors,
left or right?
He entered the door on his left.
Back. Oh, you see, by your room. Okay. I'm here, though.
Psst. Stanley, come over here.
It is.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, it's an odd one. 25, 42, 23, 420. Well, that sucks. You were the ending line up here. I'm confused. Recognize the computer.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door
I'm
on his left.
curious.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
48, 46, 47, 45. We're in the 40s now. You said 430, right? I like the Sackboy games. I haven't played those in a million years.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous.
I didn't know that.
To get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't fully understand the end. Oh, yeah. No,
Stanley
okay,
was so
hang on.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I didn't do that one because it goes up there.
We've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been
I like
neglecting,
it.
Stanley.
I might have to stream a little bit playing it. I used to be awesome at it.
Stop trying to make every
I'm probably
decision
very
by
rusty
yourself.
now.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
It is.
This is it, Stanley.
It
Your
is.
chance to
It's one of my
redeem
favorite
yourself,
games.
to put your work aside.
It was one of my
to
first
let her
PlayStation
back
games
into your
on like the
life.
PlayStation 3,
She's
I
been
think.
waiting.
Okay, I think this is the ending that I need. What?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another,
What?
then pick up the phone.
Wait. Hang on. Phil, how did that even... How's that possible? I'm so confused. What do you mean? Your identity got stolen from PlayStation 3? What? I'm so surprised I had to stop the game. What the fuck? How do I... Can I pull the plug?
As Stanley
I can!
a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait, Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You
That's
actually
BS.
chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me
Hey,
double check. No, it's
wouldn't let
definitely
me
a
answer
clear as
it,
day.
so it's
Stanley
unplugged.
picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two
I don't know, I was just curious, it's all the thing.
music
I'm like,
comes
can
in,
I play
fade
it?
to white, roll credits.
Roll
Not
credits!
picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How's that even possible?
I don't
None of
know.
these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
Oh
Had I not
man,
noticed it
that
sooner?
sucks.
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I am a real person. Thank you.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And hasn't I been letting you run around in this game for so long? If you'd made
Yeah!
any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for
Oh my
real-world
god,
decision-making.
Phil.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that
Wow,
kind of
that's
waste on my watch.
insane.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on
Oh
safe
my
decision-making in the real
god.
world.
That's
Please observe this
crazy.
helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But
Did you
if
change
used
everything?
incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example,
Like
in
all your
this
passwords
scenario,
and
a
shit?
hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could
Oh
spend
my
years of hard
god.
work forgetting how to read.
Alright, wow,
Which
Phil. Holy
choice would you
crap.
make?
That's
Remember that
insane.
unlike here, the real world makes
That's
sense. And at
scary.
no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find
Birth
yourself speaking with a
certificate.
person
He's
who
no
does not
longer
make
Phil.
sense, in all
He's
likelihood,
Phil.
that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their
Oh,
thought,
good,
then
okay.
provide an excuse why you cannot continue
Wow, that's
talking.
crazy.
Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it
Wow, that's
4:30? I'm
insane.
supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent.
I mean, hey, it's a great game, huh?
A healthy decision-making process.
It's worth it.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your
Oh boy.
thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time,
Oh,
your
Phil,
instructor
I
will
got an
guide you
ending
in
you've
an
never
exercise
seen.
to
Hell
test
yeah.
and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
I'm
You may
so
have
cool.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Danger
But
everywhere.
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you
I've
made just a
outsmarted
few
the
minutes ago
master.
and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Bell pocket. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll see you later, Pixel. Have a fun stream. Wait. What? Do I go back? Oh, it's got handles now.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Okay.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make
Yeah,
no
check him
sense at
out.
all.
He's awesome.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place
I
is
want
not
to jump.
equipped to deal
Can I
with
jump over it?
reality.
Awesome. Yeah, Pixel just now hit affiliate. He's doing great. He's awesome. He streams good stuff. Yeah, give Pixel some love. He's awesome. Yeah, Phil, follow Phil too. He needs the lovin's. He deserves it. He's a great content creator. He's way better streaming than I am. Hopefully my shit will sound better once my new mic comes in.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay. I'll actually listen to this one, I think. What?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Okay.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
Okay.
right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hey, I definitely will be there to watch that. I'm not doing anything too important today. Oh, wait. I wasn't paying attention. Which I think he said the left. I want a bouquet. Oh. Oh. But, oh. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let me out. Let me out. Yeah. It says broom closet. I want in. Let me in. Oh, it will let me go down now. Oh, it's standing there long enough, isn't it? What? You think I have the patience for that shit? I got serious ADHD, man. It's definitely interesting. I just like trying. Nope. Gonna go over here. It's disabled all the variations. It's great. Oh no. Aw. Oh, it's green now. It wasn't green before.
Manager's office, Stanley was once again
this is all new.
What
the hell?
Not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in
We're the last human on Earth.
Orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all.
I was worried it would be the same. I'm like, uh-oh.
In all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
What?
Is this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way
Do I
to
have to
find
say
out.
it?
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Ooh.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay. Oh boy. Shark 115. Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code.
Night Shark.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver.
I can't.
Can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I don't have voice recognition in this game. Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do than ask you for this one single thing for your respect. The
I'm
kind of
sorry.
respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak.
I don't know.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You
Whoa. Whoa.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope. He wants me to go on the right? I'll go on the right.
No! Why did you do
Yes!
that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Whoa. Whoa. What is happening here? What the hell? You said if I did this 6 times? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. broke it. No, I didn't break it. Never. Oh, is that significant? Oh man, what? No, I don't want to go back now. I want to go through this door. There's so many interesting things happening over here. Why? It's clipping through the wall. Oh, look at this chair. Oh no. Maybe next one we can do it. I'm hoping for the broom closet, but at the same time, I ain't got the patience for that. Oh God!
I can't believe after everything we talked about, my story, you've destroyed my work. For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
I want to go.
Living its impossibility forever. I
can't
live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
No.
To willingly destroy all of my work?
No.
That's the answer. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No.
I have to.
No.
I have to.
No. No. Don't shut me down. Oh God. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of Portal a little bit.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish.
Yep.
With you.
Yep.
You.
Yep.
You thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
It does remind me of Portal 2 a lot.
You just had to see.
Whenever you wake up.
How important it was to be like Stanley. He
Charles
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Yes.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh. Oh my God.
Set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Is everything okay?
No. I'm in the ceiling.
I need you to make a choice.
The end. What?
I need you to walk through the door.
No.
Is everything all right?
Credits, no!
Stanley, this is important.
What the hell?
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Can I, like,
Whatever
no?
choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can work
I'm
together.
scared.
I'll accept whatever.
I'm scared, Phil.
I simply
I'm scared.
need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Phil. I'm scared. I don't know.
This is more important than you can ever know.
Okay.
I need this.
No.
The story needs him.
I don't know! I don't think I broke it. This is a different ending, maybe. I don't know.
Stanley, are you there?
Oh.
Time to make sure your choice is correct.
I'm having an outer body experience, I guess. Oh.
Take as much time as you need.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, for shit's sake. No, just Just let me push buttons. Nice. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm waiting for that door to open.
Psst. Stanley, come over here.
I push button.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
What was that? Computing input? Receiving. Am I supposed to be doing something with these? Wait a minute. Be my Alan drawing or Valiant? What you doing, Mr. Computer? Is there some sort of puzzle? What's that say? What? Who farted? Aww. I need a mug like that. Oh, man. I don't want to go in there. I feel like these rooms change.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should I go right or left? Left? Okay, we'll go left. I'm still looking for 4:30. You lied to me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You said if I just stand here in front of the broom closet, I get an ending? That's what I'm gonna do. Oh! It opened!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No. I don't see a bucket. I don't see a bucket.
There was nothing here.
I am in the closet.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
No. There's a reason why it's open. What is the reason?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Okay. Can I? Oh, I can. Just get a cot in here or something.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I am.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why?
Because I want to.
Some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I like it in here. The hum of the light. The terrible...
You realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
No.
Would have thought to mention
It's important. Nope. It's very important. Give me something. It's a broom closet.
To you, this is somehow its own branching path. When you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Come on.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. He had all the drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh! Stanley has 50 STDs.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. dead.
Yes,
You got to this
indeed.
broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when
Yes.
a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system,
Yep.
and you collapsed in front of your screen.
Yep.
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before
Yes.
it begins to decompose.
Yes.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
But I don't want to leave.
It's indicative
Maybe I don't
of
want
the
to leave.
long-term
You think about it?
sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making
Okay.
sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Ah.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second. You too. Unbelievable. At the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Yeah.
Monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. Fish, fungus. Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
In a minute. Whenever he says go back to it, go back in. But I want to stay in the closet. It's cozy in there. I'll leave it open.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is why I test things. Oh, this is new. As the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, that's what the boss chose. Okay, I will go back in. Let's see if it'll let me go back in. I'm just curious now. Oh. Alright. I think downstairs is the same fucking ending. No? Ooh, okay. Oh, no. That's the bathroom. We've been in there already. Aw, man. What the hell? Mama. Is this the same thing, or does it actually take me somewhere? I know. I like it too. Oh god, my controller's vibrating? This is new. Oh man. Kick it. I'm just gonna stick this between my legs real quick. I think I can go to the Oscars. Yeah. No, for shit's sake.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety...
Surprised I remember that.
So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Yes. Can you leave me out now?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I guess. This is the same ending. You're gonna be kind of mad. I want my bucket. I just want the bucket. That's all I wanted. That's all I've ever wanted was my precious bucket. Oh, we're going down this time.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I'm scared. This is new. Jeez. Rude. Wait a minute.
Stanley walked straight ahead
It's not
through the
new.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh man, it's not new. Can I go back to the elevator? Oh. Oh, I can go back up. Okay, cool.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did
okay.
Stanley do that when he knew that
Gotcha.
it would just lead back to his boss's office?
I have the free version on the PS Plus with the game game catalog. Well, I don't want that ending again. That's a dumb one.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I don't want this ending again. I got this one already. Can I go up?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
God damn it.
Gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all this?
There are like 20
This
endings.
time, Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. The elevator of doom. Whee!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried
Bye.
the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Okay. Oh! I've gotten this ending
And
already, I
yet it
think.
would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Eh.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I've gotten this one already. God damn it.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
Things.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Huh. The 2 doors. Corridor. Office layout. Cool. Button sounds. Do they all make the same sound? Oh, they don't. I could totally start a band with these buttons. Bop. Office computers. You can't do anything with work now. Press Botan. Oh. Maintenance room. Warzone. What? Early development design depending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jockey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. That would have been a lot of fun. Oh, that would have been so cool. It kind of reminds me of the GameCube. That would have been really cool. Yeah, Tron, yeah. From James Irvin. How is it, the game? Oh, I didn't even manage to read it. Are you a rock? Yes. I'm dumb as a rock. That helps any. Narrator emails. Narrator emails. Significance of the number 111200. I don't know. But thing is, I want to know is if Stanley entered any of the other rooms. I did. For instance, surreal voice. Partner with magician. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if he's a real. Greetings, important voice. Omnipotent, excuse me. Pushing buttons. I wonder if we actually put in this email, what would happen? Wong Yang. How do you type box equals on? The lights. I could stand here all day and read these, couldn't I? Apartment timer. Cargo lift. average with staying or jumping a different path. However, after the early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. I have fallen to my death multiple times now. Cargo lift. That. Okay. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. Can I do it now? All of these fun ideas and they cut them out. Makes me sad. The game is now paused. Begin the game. That would have been fun. How do I jump down desk? Yeah,
Oh, look at these two.
I go back. I've gotten this ending already. I'm so confused.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
No, I want to do the brown closet
You don't want to see
again.
the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine.
No.
You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
I don't want to do the brown closet. Go in the closet. How do I go in? Which door was it for the broom
Stanley came to a
closet?
set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Which one was it? I don't remember. Left. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling away
Tips for not getting fired. Talk
Stanley
less.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh.
Oh no, no. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
I like shitting in here.
Take your time.
Okay. I want the broom closet ended. Oh, come on. Give me an achievement or something. I'm staying right here and wait for a minute. Y'all can go get some coffee, eat some lunch. Oh, fine. I will leave.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Is this
to
the
his
same
boss's
thing?
office.
I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. I want to go in there. I don't want to go to the boss's office. Executive bathroom. Is this different? No. Oh, poor Panda.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Yay! Do I still die? Oh, no. Wait, what? Phil's having issues.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, you know what? We didn't turn it off. Let's turn it off this time. We only turned
The
it
lights
on.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No. I go back? I don't want to go back. I just got here. No. I'm not listening to you. I've only... No, I mean, I'm back. Oh, hi.
Each bore the number.
Hey, Bill.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives
Good to see you
of
back,
so many
buddy.
individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Uh-oh. Chrome is being a piece of shit, that's for sure.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly
This is true.
spent his entire life utterly
Chrome is a lot
blind to the
faster.
world?
I know Safari is okay, but I still use Google through it.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Last time we turned it
For
on,
he
I'm going to turn it off
would
this time.
dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, did it just get a new ending?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Was it over?
That is a joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had won.
I had to do
He
like
had
3
defeated the
workarounds so to
machine,
get Chrome on my bed.
unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
Yeah.
To do,
Yeah.
how to feel.
Yeah.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Mm-hmm.
And that was all he needed to know.
Mm-hmm.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Look at that, so pretty.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh, yes. Wait, is there an option to go back? I don't want that option.
Stanley felt the
Yeah.
cool breeze upon his skin, a feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, things were meant to happen.
Yay!
Stanley
Skate
was
bending.
happy.
Oh, Stanley gets to be happy. Beat the game. Oh. Got an achievement that just says beat the game. Oh, for shit's sake. Why am I here still? Damn it. I guess we can go back into the broom closet, right?
Psst. Stanley!
I'll go
Come
back in the
over
broom
here.
closet. No.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine.
Nope.
You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Can I go in here now? Nope. I think I've done that one already.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No, the room closet. Ah! What have you done? I'm heartbroken. No, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not moving. I want my broom closet. You've tricked me! Let's hope so, because Jesus. God damn it. What the fuck? Maybe I haven't finished the one with the vent. I'll try the vent.
Psst. Stanley.
Is this still the memory one?
In the vent. I want to show you something.
Am I missing something over here? If it's the same, like, memory zone, I'll go back. I have to be missing something.
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Damn it!
I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's
Okay. We did that one already. Like 4 times. Okay. Maybe take the right door this time.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine.
No.
You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah!
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he didn't. I think there's something else here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I wonder what I'm here. How do I get down there? Oh, okay. Do I, like... Can I find that or grab it or what?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yeah, it's falling on a rail. Actually, you know what? I didn't answer the phone. I unplugged the phone.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
So maybe answer it this time?
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Let's try answering the
phone. To let her
this
back
time.
into your life. She's been waiting.
I'm all the way over here.
That's her, Stanley.
I answer. Okay.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually
That makes me
think you had a
sad.
lovely life?
Oh.
Their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
No! Shit.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning. No. What if I don't want to? I push X. I only push X. I push square. Square's beyond me.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
Damn right in the feels. I feel you, dude. I will always come home alone. I feel your pain. Please press O. Fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now
nope,
he's going
definitely
home.
not.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him. Except
You're
that
too
he's
well
chosen
acquainted
this
with your hand, huh?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
To spend time with the boys.
So
okay.
He went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Oh, man.
As he
for
wandered
dinner.
through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths.
No. He's
Down
coming
one
the office
path lay an
again.
enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Glitch narrator.
Down another was a game with a baby.
He's mean
and
now.
he called it the
Rude.
Stanley Parable.
Tell a kid's
It
story.
was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you love her. Oh, man. This makes me sad.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets.
And it hurts. It does. It really does. It hit me in the feels.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. But as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I don't know. To question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Nope. Oh, for shit's sake. This area makes me mad now. I'm just gonna stay here. Can I just close the door? Just stay here. What? But the vent's the same fucking thing. I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna look up some stuff so that I can see if I am missing something in the vent. Plus, I've been playing for an hour. So yeah, I think, what is today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow, yeah, I'll hop over there and see ya. If you want to do it now, I'll raid you. After you leave one little follower, one watcher. Raid me with me. Let's see who's on. Let's see if I can raid somebody. Let's see. Pixo. Oh yeah, Pixo's on. Forgot about that. This game is confusing. Here's one with 0 viewers. Let's give him some love. Are they still playing? Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everybody for joining me today. Hope everybody has a lovely time zone. Thank you, Phil and Pixo. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.